Good morning from Ed's Orchids and welcome. Today it comes the time of year when I have to feed the Phragmipediums. As you've probably heard before, I just feed them on fish, blood and bone, a teaspoonful every 6 months. So we're at that time of year when they need doing. So what I'll do, I'll just show you a few frags and we'll put a teaspoonful of fish, blood and bone onto every pot. Well, the first one we'll have a look at is this Phragmipedium Humboldtii, just the medium-sized ones. It's one of the divisions of my other plants and growing very, very nicely. If I bring the plant closer, you can see the two new growths there, and it's just a two-growth plant, nothing round the back. So it's a two-growth plant with two new growths on. So this time next year it'll be quite a big plant, that. Phragmipedium Wasa wixi. Quite a large plant, this one. Hasn't spread very much. It's a three-growth plant now, and if you can see down there, there's just the starts of a new growth. So that needs a little bit of time to become fully mature. This is a big plant of Phragmipedium Andean fire. You can see some nice growth there. Quite a large plant, this one. Oh, let's go a bit further away. There we are, you can see better there. And these all get the same treatment, a teaspoonful of fish blood and bone on them. This nice plant is a Phragmipedium lasverinus. It's a Cavacii cross with Sargentianum. Makes a very, very big plant. And they're all going to get the same treatment. So I'll do that in a minute when I've got the water ready for watering. Phragmipedium lasverinus. And this is a Cavacii, which is doing very well. Very well. It's got 5 growths on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 growths on it, yep. So, and it's just coming up with new leaves in the middle. So I'm hopeful this might flower next year. But what I'll do now, I'll start putting some fish blood and bone on them and give them a good watering in. Here are some more of my frags. That I'll not go through them all. I think it'll be a bit too much, I think. So I'll just do what I've shown you, because these all get the same treatment afterwards, and I don't want to keep going over and over again on the same thing. Well, this is the fish blood and bone I'll be using, and I keep it in this sealed container simply because if it starts drawing moisture in, it'll just all congeal together and finish up like water. So I keep it in this, and it's much easier to use with my little teaspoon. So the only thing we do is get a teaspoonful of fish blood and bone and just sprinkle it on the top. And once these get settled in, you'll be able to watch the plants grow. It does them that good. And we'll do the Wasa wixi. Just the same, just spread it round evenly over the top. It's a long-lasting fertiliser, this, and I do presume it lasts six months because it soaks into the substrate. And it's always there if the plant needs it. So I won't do any more on video because they all need doing. What I'll do now is just give them a watering. Here's a bucket full of RO water, and there's nothing else being added to it. So we'll just have a look at the parts per million. Two parts per million, that's fine. Right, we'll just give those 3 plants a good watering. Right, this water's at 19 centigrade. Just give them a very good watering. And that's that. And now the Andean fire. Good watering which you'll get twice a week in winter and probably every 2 days in summer. And finally the Lasverinas. Now I've got to do all my frags, and I have about 50 of them, so it's going to take me quite some time. I might do it over a period of 2 days, but I'll not keep showing you all these and boring you, with every single plant, because they all get treated the same. Well, that's how I feed my frags every 6 months, so roll on next May for when I'm doing them again. So thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's a bit different than what a lot of people say, but it works for me. Always has done over the last 10 years. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.